Hi, I'm Bethany Condon, and I'm the counselor at Futures Lab. The purpose of this video today is to teach you how to register once you've decided which Futures Lab pathway best suits your interests and curiosities. Futures Lab pathways fit into the schedules at all 8 high schools in Poudre School District. I'll work with your counselor to make sure it fits in and there are no overlaps. Here is a quick look at the 9 pathways we will be offering next school year, and check out our website for a ton more information about each one of these pathways. This is a sample schedule of what it looks like for you to be at Futures Lab half of your day. Whether you're a morning student or an afternoon student, you'll be in your pathway courses the first 90 minutes. That will be every single day. And then after that first 90 minutes, you'll be in Futures Lab seminar the first quarter that you're with us. That class earns you 5 credits of language arts. And in the second quarter you're with us, you will have the second 90 minutes in an option for graduation credits. Some of you won't need that. Some of you may be finished with some of these graduation requirements. And so you will have maybe a hole in your schedule or an off period or be working on something else. But for students who may need to round out their schedule and complete some of these graduation requirements, we do offer several so that you have that option to have a full schedule. Next year, we'll be offering creative writing, which will get language arts credit, bilingual economics. That class will fulfill the economics requirement and is open to anybody, but if you need assistance with English, there is that language assistance for those students. Personal finance and disruptive technologies, which fulfills humanities credit. Okay, let's look at the website. The website really has pretty much everything you may need to know. If you have lots of questions, I recommend checking it out. There's just so much information on our website. Specifically, you're going to want to know about these pathways before you register to see if it's something that either is in a passion area of yours, or you don't know if it's a passion area, but you're just interested in finding out and learning more. So let's take a look at aviation. If you click into any of the pathways, it's going to tell you some information about the pathway, some of the interesting things you'll be learning, maybe a video to show you what some of the students have been working on last year, what classes are involved. For instance, with this class, you'll be getting UAS flight concepts and training, as well as aviation discovery. So it'll just give you a lot of information, and it'll tell you what specific graduation requirements and credits this pathway will fulfill. So the website really does have a ton of information. Let's talk registration. After you have reviewed the pathway descriptions on our website to find that pathway that suits your interests or your curiosities, your passions, then it's time to do course selection. You will need the course ID in order to select the correct pathway in your course selection in Student View. Your counselors will be giving that out to you on a form, but you may not have it when you're going to do this. So if you're at home and you need those course IDs, they are available on our website. Go to register. And then on the left-hand side here, the 21-22 course IDs. All of them are listed here in a dark red color. Make sure that you are finding the correct pathway to enter. So you want to make sure that you're not entering, maybe part 2 of coding, but you've only taken part 1 so far. So make sure you find the correct dark red code and then go back to Student View and input that course ID. Or you can hand this into your counselor and tell them which pathway you're interested in, and that counselor of yours will put the course ID into your Student View. Once you are done with that, I also need you to do this Futures Lab interest form, which is also available on our website. Go to register. On the left-hand side, you will see Futures Lab interest form. This is a Google form I really need you to fill out. It'll allow me to cross-reference your registration, and it gives me a lot of pertinent information. So please make sure you also do the Futures Lab pathway interest form after you have inputted your course ID. That was a very quick run through of how to register. So if you have more questions or you need to talk through this a little bit more, please reach out to me at bethanyc@psdschools.org. We really hope to see you next year at Futures Lab.